So, Máire, can you begin by telling us what exactly is the main event then?
The main event is Scotland's only event which is dedicated to corporate events, hospitality and entertainment. It basically aims to showcase the best that the industry has to offer. And it gives event organisers and corporate buyers that come to the show the chance to source ideas and inspiration for their next event and give it that real wow factor.
So, what should we expect to see at this year's event then, Máire?
We're going to see over 100 exhibitors, and it's a large varied selection of companies. For example, we've got Tapestry AV, Eastern Exhibition and Display, the Marriott Hotels, Encore Hospitality Services, the list goes on and on. We also have some must-see sessions in the theatre, brand new entertainment coming to the show, and some fantastic features throughout the show as well for our visitors to see.
What should we expect to see from the sessions then?
They will take place in the MCL Theatre, which is going to be hosted by Grant Stott again. We are going to have some special guests speaking at the show, and they include our very own dragon, fresh from the den, Shaf Razul. We're also going to see founder of Tea in the Park, Jeff Ellis, who's going to be there and speaking as well. We also have John Shaw, who is co-founder and director of Theatre of Ideas, which is a creative staff development agency, and he's going to talk about the importance of staff morale and how to boost that within company events and encourage a better performance. So that's going to be quite interesting. We also will have the Scottish Event Awards, and they are going to give us an insight into our National Event Awards, and they'll also do a mini award ceremony for our exhibitors at the end of the day on the stage as well. So that's going to be all wrapped up there.
This is the third year of the main event now. How successful has it been then? How has it helped the events industry, do you think?
Oh, I think it's been an immense help for the industry. I know from our feedback from both exhibitors and visitors that this has been something that has been in great demand in Scotland's industry. We only have these types of events down south, so there's nothing for our companies here in Scotland to really get together under one roof in one day and network and show the corporate buyers what they have to offer.
You mentioned some of the speakers there. Could you tell me a little bit more about what they'll be talking about on the day?
Yeah, we've got two sessions actually. Shaf Razul will be hosting. He's going to talk about his background and the success of his entrepreneurship, and we'll also have our own Dragon's Den style of a session going on with him, which I think the audience will get quite interested in. We've got Jeff Ellis talking about the success of Scottish festivals, which I think is going to it's quite topical at the moment, in fact, because we're trying to push a lot more in the outdoor events, and I think that will see quite a well-attended audience at the show.
So what else can we expect to see from this year's event, as well as a pretty good list there of speakers, I've got to say?
Yeah, no, absolutely. We're very, very pleased with the special guests that we've got coming to the show this year. On top of that, we've got some brand new entertainment. We've got the Cairn String Quartet are going to show off their electric violin style, which is something new for them. So they'll be kind of launching that at the show, which is quite interesting. We're also going to have the Bogus Brothers from down south. They're a 5-man band, so they're going to give us a bit of a musical entertainment performance on the stage in the afternoon. We'll also have cocktail masterclasses, and we will have, for all those wine lovers amongst us, we'll have a wine tasting session with Claire Blackler. So any advice that she can give is always good for our visitors on the wine tasting, and if you're in the audience, you'll get a little glass of wine, no doubt. We also have the specialised bar, which has always been a popular area at the show, as you can imagine, and it's a great place for you to greet, meet and unwind with a drink in hand. And one of our new features as well for the show this year is the canopy contest. Now this will give visitors a chance to go in and taste a selection of canopies that are on offer from our competing catering companies, so they can taste the selection and vote for their favourite, and there'll be a prize to be won for some of our voters as well. That's quite good. So there's lots to see and lots to do.
It's been absolutely fantastic. It's been a great day.
We really regret not coming last year, and everybody we've spoken to today is certainly enough to make us think that we'll come next year, without a shadow of a doubt.
It's been really good for us. This is our second year here. Last year was really successful, and this year we've had much more interest than last year, so it's been a real success for us.
Of course, yeah, 100%. Doing some more main stage talks and demonstrations, and maybe getting a bigger stand next year and making a bigger splash.
Very helpful. First time exhibitor. We never been here before, obviously, but judging on the first year's presence, I would say it's been a worthwhile event for us to be at to promote the city's venues.
I just find it's different. The footfall is really good. You've got a lot of qualified and good decision makers coming through the door.
We've had existing clients, a lot of blue chip people, a lot of good decision makers, so it's been excellent for us.
Yeah, I think it's been quite good. The attendance seems to be quite buoyant throughout the day, and certainly numbers we've seen coming through the stands seem to be all right.
We hope we're a regular feature. We do, yeah, because we work in partnership with the SEC already in terms of the amount of work that we do in here day in and day out. We hope to be a regular feature here, yeah, definitely every year.
It's certainly been busier than last year. I think this year has been a step up from the previous years. We've seen a wider variety of clients, which I have to say has impressed us. We're coming back because we're finding that this is generating a number of leads. We've seen an enormous increase since we've been attending the main event.
The show's been really good. Plenty of people on the stand, lots of fresh interest, people we haven't spoken to before coming to see us that perhaps if we hadn't been here we certainly wouldn't have known who they were. And it's also helping us give our identity across to people, as I say, that don't know who we are. Really, really varied from basically every kind of industry you can imagine. A lot of people that have been coming have been, whether they be actually end users, management companies, event planners, venues even, you know, just everybody across a broad range as opposed to one distinct thing.
Quite a lot of big public sector clients that we wouldn't have thought might have been here, but yeah, it's been quite good.
Yeah, it's been fantastic. It's been not as busy as other events, which I think is good in a way because you can spend more time with people talking, and I think it's the right crowd that are here to talk to.
Oh, it's been fantastic. It's our first visit here, really enjoyed it. It's been well organised, met lots of good people, good contacts.
I really enjoyed it. A lot of pot leads and a lot of people have passed by the stand. We had some showgirls, so I think they got some interest. Actually a range of clientele. We've had a lot of corporates, obviously, PAs, but people asking about birthday parties, anniversaries, you name it. Really all different types of things. Yeah.
Certainly I think the quality of the people coming by has been excellent.
So we definitely come back next year. Maybe change the shape of the stand just to get a wee bit more in, but apart from that, yeah, we would. Yeah.
It's ranged from the blue chip corporates, you know, the banking, interest in the banks, the financial institutions. Can't complain. Certainly been worth the effort.
Yeah, definitely. We'll be back next year.
Absolutely, yeah. We were here last year. We'll definitely come again next year.
We've had a lot of people that's interested in booking events, good corporate clients. We've met people that we've done business with before. Good mix, overall good mix of people. I definitely would, especially after we won the best. So yeah, absolutely.